Alrighty. Yeah, don't think anyone's tuned in yet, but I know I said I was going to go live at 7. I didn't want to wait. Finish my food. Yeah, chicken tacos. Very good. Alright. So the last 2 heart pieces are in Palace of Twilight. Last 2 heart pieces that I would get. So I need 1 more heart piece. But before I do that, I'm gonna go back to Hyrule Castle Town. And I know exactly what heart piece I'm going to get because I have accidentally ignored it this entire time. I actually have a couple options for heart pieces. And as a matter of fact, where I'm about to go, there is a heart piece that is closer. Also, actually I will wait and saying it until I actually have some of the regulars showing up. Business is concluded. Onward to mail. Yay. So how does Uka break it? So yeah, I actually have a few options for the remaining heart pieces. But first things first, I gotta deal with this idiot. I'm just gonna skip all this. Oh, those are spikes. So, fun fact, it says up to 100 arrows. Well, actually it is 100. Okay, I thought it was 99 for some reason. Did they change it to 99 in the Wii U version? Is that what happened? Yeah, I believe there is a heart piece. This way. Now if I push a little bit, I can actually get an extra heart. Probably don't. So you can find Agatha out here sometimes. I am fairly confident this is a heart piece. It might actually be a chest. move, you piece of shit. It's a rupee. I thought it was a heart piece. I believe that is a stamp in the Wii version. Because of course it is. Alright, well. Let's go over here for another heart piece. Went to the wrong area. Wait, no I didn't. No. You weren't even fucking touching me, you piece of shit. If you remember, earlier in the game, there's a heart piece on the spire. Well, if you come back with the dual claw shots, there's another chest that you get to. I believe it is a heart piece, but it might actually be a rupee chest. If it's a rupee chest, that's fine, because I do have one more option. What the fuck was... Why am I back here? This whole time, this game had inverted up-down aiming controls, and I had no idea. It's just so natural to me that it never bothers me. That's the last heart piece I'll be getting. Outside of the two that are in the Palace of Twilight. There's another fucking fly in here. Palace of Twilight. Don't really need to stun it off. Don't think.
What do you do?
Hello, Zeno. Some call our realm a world of shadows, but that makes it sound unpleasant. The twilight there holds a serene beauty. You've seen it yourself as the sun sets on this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. Things changed once that foul power pervaded the world. It was all our doing. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness. Oh, Twilight Princess. Ba-da-dum. What? So, you knew? As a ruler who fled her people, I'm hardly qualified to forgive you. Hello, Belle. Yankee. In our world, we've long believed that the hero would appear as the divine beast. That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you, Link. And I only cared about returning our world to normal. I didn't care what happened to the world of light. Not at all. After witnessing the selfless lengths that Princess Zelda and you have gone to, your sacrifices, I now know in the bottom of my heart that I must save this world too. There is no other way. But if we can just defeat Zant, the curse on me will dissolve and we may be able to revive Zelda. Let's go, Link. For Zelda. For all of this world. Palace of Twilight. Listen, Link. Can I ask you one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight. Those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now as they remain here, suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? I don't know if hideous is the right word. Yeah. Only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in human form? I'm sorry. Wait! This guy isn't an enemy, Link. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Sing it. How could he? Alright, so there are going to be 2 segments of this dungeon where I'm not going to be looking at chat. Because I have to be very careful and fast. Listen. What, do you want it? Is that what you're saying? stop punching my damn microphone? Link, be careful. This black fog is made of shadow crystals created by Zant. They blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into twilight. It is not all powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay? I don't know if that instantly kills those guys. Oh yeah, this is the one dungeon in this game where you get the compass first. There's another chest in here. Can grab that now. So I don't have to grab it on the way out. There are 2 heart pieces here. The thing is, I don't know where they are, because I never remember. And I believe that heart piece that you can see sticking out of the room below me. No, sorry, not heart piece, chest. That's either a heart piece or the dungeon map. I don't remember which. Also, there were some nasty storms in my area earlier. I think they've passed now. And I'm glad about that, because I didn't want to cancel stream, because I would really like to finish this game. Alright, from what I know, there is unfortunately no way to make this fight go faster. I guess that's the way you make it go faster. Since the mortal draw deals insane damage. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world, Link. The power of the soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. Ah, as long as you have this. Would you take the soul to the Twilight, the entrance to this world? Please, Link. And this is where the dungeon gets a tiny bit annoying. It's not really all that bad, all things considered, but it can be fairly irritating. I can probably open that one chest early if I can futz with the soul, but that's a bit risky and it might be better if I wait. If you get it the way I think you do. I actually don't remember. Yeah, I'll just come back with the light sword. Don't even remember if I need a sword to get that. I actually might not. So I'm gonna just plop this and then come back in there and see if I need the light sword. Because the light sword is the dungeon reward for this dungeon, but it's only used in this dungeon. I don't have to do this, but I feel better doing it. Link, there should be one more soul. If we can find that, it should lead us to see it. Yeah, just go back for a moment. Oh, I do need the light sword. Would have been really cool to have section of the world be covered in Twilight that you could only clear after getting the light sword. Yeah, that would have been cool. Because the Twilight realms are the coolest parts of the game, and you're done with them so early. He's fine. That's okay. What? Okay. I just not at all what I wanted. Anything down here? Not really. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about this game that I wish was more. And that's one of them, is more of the Twilight Realm. Yabba-boop. Yep. Oh, that instantly kills them. Okay. I mean, Hero's Shade did say that the mortal draw means death. Purple. Even in here, huh? Huh. Purple. I'm gonna say purple every time I see purple. That's just what I do. I like the color purple. You piece better fuck right off. No! I am not playing Saints Row. I don't even like Saints Row. Let me rephrase that. I don't even like old Saints Row. It's fun for like 20 minutes, And that's it. You know, I only ever hear people talk about Saints Row 2 and Saints Row the Third, to the point that as far as I'm concerned, there isn't even a Saints Row 1. From what I know, Saints Row 2 is actually supposed to be amazing. Also, I wasn't paying attention. What did I get from the other chest? It wasn't a hard piece. Oh, it was a key. Alright, there's the dungeon map, which means the other chest is most definitely a hard piece. Yeah. Your face is a dummy, bitch. Yeah, I know Saints Row 4 is supposed to be kind of trash. And I know there was also Gat Out of Hell. But Saints Row and Borderlands are two franchises that, in my opinion, are only really funny to people who think meme vomit is funny. I'm not gonna like shit on anyone who likes Borderlands and Saints Row, but like that's just what it seems like to me. Oh no, I know Saints Row 1 and 2 aren't comedies. So I might someday play Saints Row 2, and maybe I'll change my mind on Saints Row the Third. But it's not a series that I don't care about. I know the new Saints Row is supposed to be a wet fart. Those are Dakey seeds, weren't they? Oh. Saints Row 3 was funny as hell because one of the weapons is literally just a giant pink dildo that would launch people when you smack it. That is true. Oh, you know, that is true. Well, if there's a mod for Saints Row that lets me be a furry, maybe I'll play it. I feel like there's just people who make mods for games to make people furries. Playing baseball with a dildo. Maybe I'll give Saints Row another shot. They are doing the Lord's work, that is very true. I mean, if you mod a game to add furries in it, that is a very good way of getting me interested in the game. Because I am nothing if not predictable. Thank you, Jesus. At some point, I will be playing Stardew Valley on PC to try out some mods. I may actually consider streaming that, at least for a little bit. If I do, I will be doing that probably for like 1 week, and then that's it. Because that is something that I would much rather play off stream. but I wouldn't mind streaming it for a little bit to showcase some early mods. God. Alright, I need to get those hearts real quick. And shoot the hand. Where's the hand? Oh my god. I don't know where the hand is. Alright. There it is. I think the hand is actually stuck and on the wrong side. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think the hand is actually stuck. This room fucking sucks. Listen this way. I can actually get by here without ever picking with the hand. I could also just throw the soul, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, about, I actually have not heard anyone talk about Saints Row 1, so that is not all that surprising. I've heard Saints Row 2 is almost better than any of the good GTAs. And I do want to sit down and play some of the GTAs at some point, but I actually don't care about 5. I care more about 4 and the PS2 ones. Like, I literally could not give less of a shit about 5. Like, I don't care how amazing GTA 5 could be. It is so fucking overrated to me. Amazing. The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are on your side too. You really are the chosen one, Link. A true hero. As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Xanthus spread. Alright, so the real question is, where is the second heart piece? Because I believe I'm about to get the first one. Zeno, if you could queue up the video, or a video of the elevator room in this dungeon and send it to me, that'd be really great because I'm going to need it in a moment. Yeah, well, GTA 5, in my opinion, is also a perfect example of a AAA game to me, where it's just, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but it's all filler. It's just a bunch of boxes being ticked. I'm gonna check these two chests real quick before I continue. I have not seen anything about GTA 5 that has told me that I absolutely need to play the game. Like, I actually would probably get more out of Saints Row 3. Or even Destroy All Humans. Because they at least have something going for them that isn't just more GTA. That's just my opinion, though. It's like... that's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's at least got that going for it.
Matthew.
Alright then.
Where do you came from? And when you
Oh my god. Has to do dock work? Oh, that's the other heart piece. Oh. That's not where I thought it was. Do I actually have to do the thing? Zelda Dungeon video walkthrough. Thank you. Get that. My browser. Yeah, I never bothered memorizing that room sequence because it's kind of too slow for me to do that from just gameplay alone. I actually don't think Xeno's ever memorized it either. Even though he's played this game more times than me. No, I actually wouldn't be surprised if he's playing in another playthrough now because of me. Because usually when one of us plays Twilight Princess, the other one plays Twilight Princess, and same for Ocarina of Time. Of course, he can't play it right now because I've got the copy he'd be playing. We have 3 different versions of the game, but we both like the same version. All of that actually went in. Well, when I finish Twilight Princess, you can have an opportunity to memorize it. Because I won't be playing the game again for probably another few months. Because I usually play Twilight Princess twice a year. I usually do the same for Ocarina of Time as well. You better spawn up here. At some point, I will be doing an Ocarina of Time run on stream. I don't know when that's going to be, though. Because I got a lot of stuff queued up. Speaking of, I did order extra cables for the Gamecube and N64, and I found our spare cables for the PS2. So I will actually be able to stream Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64, PS1, and PS2 games. I don't have a whole lot of Game Boy and Game Boy Colors Game Boy Color games I can actually stream, because I just don't have many. But I do have plenty for the others, especially PS2. So I look forward to those. I believe the boss key is in here. Oh! It was almost bad. What? That's probably the small key, but I believe in that little waterfall of shadow crystals is the boss key. So I don't know if I said it already, but thank you for getting the video for me. Well, I know I could have just gotten the video myself. It's probably better if someone else gets it for me so I don't have to stop stream to try to find the right video. Especially since that is not the video that I used the last time I played the game. I don't even remember what I used last time. Ow. Open the goddamn... Oh my god, piece of shit. Is this the elevator room, actually? I believe it is. Fuck all of you. Alright, we'll not be looking at chat for this. Bear with me. Oh Christ, they're using the Wii version. Yeah, that's the Wii version. I have to do the opposite of what they do. Sorry for not looking at chat. Hello, hon. Also, that sequence isn't actually as annoying as I thought it was. I thought there was a lot more guesswork on the player's part, but actually, no, it's just like 2 parts. Alright, I am actually on pace to probably beat the game an hour early. Like, we're not going to be done for a little bit, because this is not actually the last dungeon in the game. But we are coming up on the end. Babe, you joined just in time for the Zant fight. Zant. I hate that it's accurate, hon. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse he placed on Link. You speak of magic? Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of that useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. I had served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule our people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such I was denied the magic powers befitting our rule. It was then in the thrall of hatred and despair that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. Well, I found Ganon, not Demise. Because that's Ganon. I guess that would technically be the same thing. I shall house my power in you. If there is anything you desire, I shall desire it too. I cannot do a good Ganondorf voice. Unfortunately, he doesn't say Doria in this game. My god had only one wish. Oops, I was looking at chat. You remember all the previous boss fights? I don't know what I just heard outside, but I do not like it. Fuck this part of the fight, by the way. This is by far the slowest part of the fight. It's not bad, it's just slow if you screw up that second part. Okay, fine, so I was a little wrong about the thing doing the thing. I don't even know why they bothered giving him 2 parts of the Forest Temple instead of putting him in a different dungeon. Oh hey, we actually get to use the ball and chain. This part of the fight can be a pain. Whoops. You traitors! Traitors? Ha! Wanna know why no one called you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All saw it. Lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna, foolish Twilight Princess. The curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Or will he? I just use a fraction of the power that's in me now. I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic? Link, now's the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power Zant was wielding, I couldn't take it from him, but at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Now, let's go. Princess Zelda is waiting. Oh! Okay. For a moment I thought I pressed the wrong button. Heart, like, kind of skipped a beat there. Alright, I'm gonna briefly be right back so I can get a drink. And yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end earlier than I expected because I forgot how short the Palace of Twilight is. But there's a reason I usually do these last two dungeons back to back. Nice job, Xeno. I didn't mean to skip all that text, but Ganon's in Hyrule Castle. Princess Zelda's in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. I apologize for that. I was just absent-mindedly laughing at Xeno and just pressing A at the same time. But see, that's why I obsessively check what sigil I have equipped in Warframe. Let me top off on arrows and bams. Yeah, I was going to use Saren for that act too. Hey, Syndicate. I'm actually just about to be right back to grab a drink, but you came in just in time for the final dungeon. As soon as I saw my bombs.
Hi.
Yes, I know my wallet's full. I don't care. I don't need the money anymore. I'm also selling my water bombs because I no longer need them. fast travel to Castletown, and then I will be right back to grab a drink. Just need to get out of sight.
Do you get can you do you give to me? Receive
Alright. I will be right back for a moment while I get a drink. Yeah, but Babu. You're back. No, Mr. Postman. Yabba dabba dabba do now. Yabba dabba do now. Yabba dabba do now. Don't know what it means, but I say it anyhow. Oh, I need to watch the trailer for the Weird Al biopic thing that's coming out with Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. I need to see that trailer because I haven't actually watched it yet. face. Jesus Christ, babe. See, I didn't want to make the joke. But of course, you don't have a filter. So. Mood, though. Alas, the time is now. This is the 7th and final hidden skill that I can pass on to you. This forgotten skill is the ultimate secret technique, and it tests the true courage of the one who wields it. Do you wish to master this final hidden skill, which can be earned only by the one true hero? Very well. Then before we begin, I will test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I have taught you, the jump strike. Now, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My final hidden skill is the Great Spin. Let it be hewn into your mind. You have at your disposal the basic sword technique known as the spin attack. You have mastered numerous hidden skills and now house the spirit of the true hero. You now have in you the ability to magnify the power of your spin attack. But the only time you can draw out that power is when your life energy is brimming full. Now, try unleashing the spin attack on me. Impressive. I will repeat this once more. You can only perform this technique when your life energy is brimming full. Remember this. The final hidden skill, the Great Spin, has been passed on. You done it? You have at last mastered all of the hidden skills. Although I accepted life as the hero, I could not convey the lessons of that life to those that came after. At last, I have eased my regrets. You have marched through foes, your countless foes, each mightier than the last. You, who now gaze to the future with vision unclouded. Surely you can restore Hyrule to its stature of yours, the chosen land of the gods. Farewell. Go and do not falter, my child. Yeah, it's not clear, but with the lore of the Zelda games, the hero is not necessarily a descendant of the original hero, which is Skyward Sword Link. Anyone can be the spirit, or can be the hero, if they are given the Triforce of Courage, or in the case of Toon Link, have earned the right to be the hero. I think this is one of the few instances where the current hero is a direct descendant of one of the previous heroes, because the Hero of Shade is confirmed to be Ocarina of Time Link, and there are a few instances of him referring to Twilight Princess Link as my son or my child. But I don't think it's actually outright confirmed that they're blood relatives. Well, I mean, in canon, after Ocarina of Time Link... So, okay, at the end of Ocarina of Time, Zelda sends Link back in time to be a child again so he can live out his life correctly rather than having 7 years of his life essentially erased because of him pulling out the Master Sword. So, after that happened, it is canon that Link, who was as an adult sent back in time as a child, told Zelda about everything that happened in the future, and they were able to successfully convince the king of Hyrule to lock up Ganondorf, thus preventing the events of the game from happening. But because Link never actually did anything as a hero in that new timeline, he kind of died in obscurity. Because Ocarina of Time Link, from what I know, never became a knight. I have come to play. I forgot he says something there. Enough. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. King Bulblin is one of the most interesting Zelda villains, and I wish they did more with him. Link. He spoke. Yeah, all of the Zelda villains you fight that are the leaders of the minions, they never speak. This is the one game where one of them actually does. Alright, now if I remember correctly, there is an extra key you get in this dungeon that you can actually ignore if you don't need the extra room at the end of the dungeon. I am going to skip it, so I think I can just head straight into the castle now. So I actually can skip the right side of outside of the dungeon. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, since I will be able to stream from a PS2, most likely, I will be doing a Symphony of the Night stream at some point. Are you gonna do this again? Like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Because I would love to stream more Castlevania games, and having these other consoles open to me opens up what I can stream. But yeah, like King Bulblin is one of the coolest Zelda characters, and we don't really get to see enough of him. Well, I don't think I really need the map, because this dungeon is actually fairly straightforward. Okay, well, there's the last one. I think I can easily get by without the map. Unless that's the map. The frame rate takes a shit in this room. Zeno, this is the map. Never mind, it's the compass. Okay, I think you were right. Alright, well that's fine. I don't need the map. Once you play these games enough, you don't really need the map anymore. See, I spoke too soon, and that is entirely on me. Fuck you anyways, though. Alright, do you happen to remember... Coming out, do I go east? Oh, wait, on the armor. Is there another thing? Alright, I guess I just... Ah. Alright. I suppose I could have just done this in the first place. Alright, Zeno, do you happen to remember which way is better, going east or west here? Herbal. I will follow your guidance. I think east is easier. Oh, I didn't see the message. I'm gonna go east, because I seem to remember east is easier. Yeah, I literally didn't see the message. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Sorry, Semke, I only just saw that. That is not one of the ones that I own. But it is one of the ones that I want. I have Legacy of Darkness. I see. I honestly thought there was a switch hiding behind that painting. Got it at a thrift store, but brand new for 30 bucks. That's not bad. Yeah, I was gonna get Curse of Darkness and Lament of Innocence at the same time. correctly, I want to go to this one. Oh look, they actually do something for once. I like how Shad's just standing there with a goddamn book. Any of these guys would have been more interesting in Hyrule Warriors than Agatha, by the way. Even Shad. Yeah, it's the 6th gen Castlevania games. Nobody talks about them all that much, even though Lament of Innocence is probably the most important Castlevania game. Simply because it is the... Oh, I do need that key. Simply because it's the whole reason Dracula is who he is. And Curse of Darkness is one of the games that the anime pulled from. Excuse me. One of the games that the anime pulled from because of Hector and Isaac. Your outposts are kind of hot, honestly. Well, his name is just Shad, not Shads, but I do get what you mean. Let's not talk about that guy here, though. I'd like to avoid discussions about him, if that's alright. So if you know, you know. Alright, prepare to be spookified. Ghosts! Ah. That's right. Casio PV1000. That is actually not something I'm familiar with. Though, that does kind of... Yeah. Oh, I'm alive. That does kind of rely on Nintendo knowing who he is, and there's a chance that they might not. This is a bigger Dark Nut. A gold Dark Nut, or a super Dark Nut. Might also refer to him as a huge nut. I like my method better. They pulled it off the shelves after 7 weeks. Jesus. Senki, when did it come out? If you see a bunch of splotches, that's the extra room where you need the extra key for. It's all a bunch of rupee chests. Stuff that you don't really need by this point. I apologize for all the burping. All ready? You ready for it? The final fight? Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. I've been dying to meet you. Our people have long amused me, Minna. To defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. Very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Our people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen those chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Ha! Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me, then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. Both of you, faithless. Sorry, I just chugged my drink. Both of you, faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. I actually don't know if it's Ganondorf speaking or Zelda speaking because of Gamecube. I think you might be right, Tom. Come on, buddy. A lot of Zelda games have a moment like that where you're playing tennis with a ball of light. When's the Legend of Zelda tennis spinoff? You know, I actually don't think that would be all that terrible. What? Alright, time for phase 3. Princess. I... Oh, you shush, Zeno. Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. It's still Ganon, hon. Demise is dead. Demise has been dead since Skyward Sword. His hatred is reborn as Ganondorf, but it's not Demise. Spirits of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. This part is a bit of a pain for me. I don't actually think it's all that hard, I just suck at it because I suck at doing anything on horseback in this game. His opponent just has a tendency to just not do what you want. And it's annoying. Link. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. Yeah, I've had Epona just randomly stop when there's nothing in front of her. I'll try to slow Ganondorf down with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within the range of my arrows. Of course, sometimes it goes swimmingly. There's other riders with Ganondorf, but they've actually never been a problem for me. The thing is, Epona just sometimes doesn't do what I want, or stops because a rock slightly touched her hooves. An impressive-looking blade. Nothing more. Would you hear my desire? Take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever. I hit A, bitch. Look at that Chad stride. Get away from the barrier. The dead silence when he strikes. Once I have sound alerts, I'm getting that, by the way. Do not think that this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood. Also, this bit here that's about to happen, Aonuma has refused to explain what it means. You'll understand in a moment. Right here. Why Zant? No one knows. No one knows why Zant. Also, he's dead, by the way, but he's still standing. In this timeline, Ganondorf actually dies. For good. Until Breath of the Wild. And that's Twilight Princess. It's a little bit more of the ending. A Twilight Princess Okami crossover would be amazing. What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? Honestly, I find Midna hotter too. I love them short stacks. And that is Twilight Princess. There's gonna be a bit at the end that's probably gonna make me tear up, but it's whatever. So yeah, if you have never played a Zelda game before, the two Zelda games that I would recommend you start with are Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess in that order. Because they will both give you the best idea of what the series is like. Kids are going home. Pokemon music. Hey, Pokemon is good music. That's a compliment. The way I personally interpret it as some form of like karma, because Ganondorf essentially manipulated Zant and controlled him. That's how I interpret it. The thing is, there's not really any real logic behind having Zant be the one to do that. The one thing that is clear, though, is Ganondorf only died because the power of the Triforce of Power was rescinded from him. He lost the Triforce of Power, and that technically should end his cycle in that timeline, because Ganondorf only has the power he has because of the Triforce of Power. Without it, he's just a regular powerful wizard, but not powerful enough to take on the other two parts of the Triforce. So yeah, at this point, this might be my favorite Zelda game, even though I play Ocarina of Time more often. I grew up with Ocarina of Time, so it's what I think of when I think of a Zelda game. I do, as much as I've nitpicked about Twilight Princess, in my opinion, is a flawed masterpiece, because the best parts about it are amazing and better than most other Zelda games. It just has a lot of really minor problems. Ocarina of Time, in my opinion, has a little more consistency, but the best parts of Ocarina of Time aren't as good as the best parts of Twilight Princess. You know, babe, I can't argue with that logic. He is wacky, waving inflatable arm, flying Superman. And I love that's actually what it's called. Well, Ganondorf did say that the anguish of the Twilight fueled him. The question is, are they alive when they fueled him? Because if they had to die for them to fuel him, Zant being dead would mean that Zant is in Ganondorf. But I think that's only if you interpret that literally. Either way, Aonuma has never explained what that was supposed to mean. Because he's very snide about letting people decide for themselves what things mean, and just kind of going, oh yeah, I like the sound of that, but I'm not going to confirm it. I think the only thing he's ever outright confirmed is that Majora's Mask representing the stages of grief is very, very close to what he intended for that game. I don't think he's ever directly confirmed much else with the Zelda series. Or if he has, I just haven't heard about it. I could be totally wrong, though. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But... You know, Bal, you're probably not far off from the mark, though. Never forget, there's another world down to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. God, if I had a way to stream it, I would totally stream Link Between Worlds. A Link Between Worlds is one of the best Zelda games, and way too many people slept on it because it was on 3DS, and because it wasn't a 3D Zelda. If you have a 3DS, I would highly, highly recommend A Link Between Worlds, because it is legitimately amazing. And I would love to stream it. My only option for streaming it is an emulator. And I really would like to avoid emulation for now. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind and your heart is true. Fallen Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do all right. I'm already a demon, Kaz. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. See you later. We have only ever seen a handful of direct Zelda sequels. Majora's Mask is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time. Breath of the Wild 2 is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. And Phantom Hourglass is a direct sequel to Wind Waker. None of the other Zelda games have ever gotten direct sequels. And this is my least favorite part about Twilight Princess, is because the only way they would be able to do a sequel that would involve Midna would be through a cop-out. And I despise cop-outs, because it is very, very lame writing. But it makes for a very good ending if you don't plan for a sequel. Still a little bit more to the credits. Like I said, I always let the credits play out of respect. I think more people need to do that because a lot of people worked on these games. I have Phantom Hourglass. I don't have Spirit Tracks. I'm not a huge fan of Phantom Hourglass. I have not heard good things about Spirit Tracks. I still want to get it because I do intend on beating every Zelda game. Except for all those times you've skipped them. Well, I mean, okay. It depends on the game. I skip it in the Humongous Entertainment games because the credits kind of get grating after a while and they're very slow. I make an exception for those. Also, shut your damn mouth. Humongous hongalonga nongalogongas. I should have that as an alert. They literally tell you to stop watching the marathon for it. I didn't know that. Hey, we're doing this really special event we want you to watch. Just make sure you don't watch this one part because it fucking sucks. Kathy, huge nerd. Oh, if I have a way of playing it, I would love to play the town with no name for a bad game night. Here it comes. Producer Shigeru Miyamoto. It still hurts. All these years, it still hurts. I don't remember what button I pressed to get past here. Do I press a button? Does it end on its own? I don't remember. I think it ends on its own. I just gotta give it a moment. Maybe. Reset or power. Oh, okay. That'll be reset. God, I wasn't actually expecting that to get me. That is the second time I've cried on stream. First time was at the end of Klonoa 2, because that also kind of got me by surprise. Alright, 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's not bad. I guess that's it then. I will go find us a raid target. I'm gonna start having a raid call, but I get the feeling that not enough people would actually join in that, even as such a small channel. I know who I'm gonna raid. Let me just get her queued up and muted. Mute. 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 There we go. I mean, I understand that, Belle. I don't actually think you'd like Klonoa because I don't think you like platformers very much. Klonoa is a very, very, very good platformer. But, if platformers aren't really your thing, then that's not really going to matter. Alright. So, I will be raiding Puffin Ardwolf, who is Puffin Ardwolf, who is a friend of mine. What was I going to say? Oh, I'll be back Wednesday with Human Fall Flat featuring Xeno. You guys will get to see us be complete fucking morons trying to solve puzzles. So, I'll get the raid queued up. And you all have a good night.